Black folks don't play with imaginary friends. Growing up in my house, don't say you got an imaginary friend, and also don't draw no stick pictures of me with a bigger stick figure behind me looking over my shoulder. We don't do crazy pictures. We don't do invisible imaginary friends. And Jason Rakulik, I'm not hating, but you wouldn't have wrote this book in my house because my mom would have broke all your pencils. She would have said, go do something different because I'm tired of that book. I don't hear nothing else about that book. But here we are. I finished Hidden Pictures in less than 24 hours and I couldn't put it down. Sometimes the formula just fits my mood and I go. On the surface, it sounds like a fairly straightforward thriller. You got a recovering addict that takes a nanny job for a wealthy family. She starts caring for their young son, but notices something strange when he starts drawing these pictures. But what makes this book compelling isn't the mystery, it's the way that Rakulik uses innocence as a source of unease. Children's drawings are supposed to evoke imagination, creativity, a sense of safety. This novel takes that familiar expectation and gradually transforms it into something unsettling, forcing the reader to reconsider what they're seeing. And what's particularly interesting is that Hidden Pictures doesn't rely primarily on elaborate twists or shock value. Instead, it taps into deeper psychological principle. The things that disturb us most are the things that seem least threatening. A hallway, a shadow, a crown drawing. Not a crown drawing, but a crayon drawing. A crayon, like Crayola. I say crown, that's my flaw, I know. And each time the narrative seems to settle into a recognizable pattern, it reveals another layer beneath the surface. It's also a notable example of visual storytelling in fiction. The book includes actual illustrations. See, my kids better not ever draw nothing like this in my house. But what I'm saying is they're woven directly into the narrative, and they function as more than decoration. They provide information. They shape the reader's interpretation of events, and they make the act of reading feel participatory rather than passive. And I think that's one reason why I moved through it so quickly. I wasn't reading just to find out what happened next. I was reading because the story continually invited me to reassess what I thought I already understood. It has psychological suspense, it has supernatural undertones, it does, and it has a strong visual component. It's worth it in my opinion. Don't read it at night and don't say I didn't warn you.